Sir, yes sir. What can I tell you guys? Today is one of those days where it is time to work on the truck. Gotta change out my my air tank right here in the trailer. You guys know that I've been carrying it around for about a week or so now. I'm gonna take the time and change the air tank, and I also want to replace these two airbags in the front. The ones in the back are not that old, but these two in the front I want to replace as well. They're not leaking air, but they're a little old, and I'd rather replace them now before they get at me in the middle of the road, you know. That's where I least want them to happen, to go bad on me in the middle of the road. So I'm gonna do that now and get rid of that, you know. Try to get rid of it. Trying to get rid of as many issues as possible before they get me. Try to take off this bolt right here. Look, this thing snapped right in half. So I am gonna be, imagine, look, they're all corroded and stuff like that. So I am gonna be replacing these bolts with stainless steel bolts. That way that does not happen again. Hopefully I can find stainless steel bolts that same size. So yeah, I already started taking out this airline here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can undo those on both sides. I think there's another line in the back just like this one, and then I gotta do the ones, those two valves, one on each side, and then these 4 bolts. And I think after that we're good to go. We could bring them down, bring the tank down. This tank is all banged up, all rusted up, so I'll show you guys the, you know, once I have the tank outside, I'll show you guys everything so you guys can see how bad it is. So 100% guaranteed, guys, this shit is not fun, man. I mean, I don't think it's something impossible, but it's just not fun. It's a lot of undoing and doing of hoses and stuff like that. So everything is disconnected. I'm not gonna mess around with these valves. I'm gonna take the tank out and I'm gonna mess around with the valves once the tanks are outside. Well, that's the valve. That right here, I think it's just, well, there's air lines that go through it, but there's also the harness of the trailer, like the ABS and stuff like that, goes through there as well. I don't know what's the correct name for that, but yeah. Took off these 2 bolts, which they both broke. Got them right here, which I'm gonna put them right here on the side, because the last thing I want to do is forget them and then run them over. I gotta do the other 2 on the other side and then go from there. Once I do those 2 on the other side, the whole tank is gonna come out. So yep. So it is the next day, guys, and sort of yesterday I couldn't really get ahead a lot. I had to leave. Had to leave quick to the house. I had to go do some stuff, but I want to show you something that I got. I know a lot of you guys are not gonna be too happy about this, but I mean, I've been talking about this for a long time, and it's funny because I used to have them and I took them off. So here they are. Yes, sir. Look what your boy got again, huh? Look what your boy got again with the T-bumper and everything. Look at that. This is a used set, but it's in very good condition. They're not cracked. Regardless, they do have to get paint, right? Doesn't matter what color you get them, because they do have to get paint on them. So what can I say? Look at that. I am very happy that I finally got these things. Very, very happy. Mine didn't have this part here, so this makes the whole fender a lot stronger. And they're pretty thick too. That means there's a lot of fiberglass on them. I just picked them up, guys. I just came back from picking them up. Look at the T-bumper. Like I said, nothing's cracked. You know, little scratches here and there. But I mean, what can you expect from something being down there, right? They even come with the lights. Look at that. I wonder if these are the dual revs. I don't know. I have to compare them. I hope they are. That'll be nice. He didn't say anything about them, but that'd be real cool actually if they were. But yeah, look at that, man. They are in very good condition, guys. I already checked them out. There's just no cracks, nothing, you know. Like I said, very, very good condition. And we even got the brackets with them, so that's also good. We got brackets, we got the fenders, we got the T-bumper. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna put them on in this video, but we'll put them on one day. Anyways, let's continue with this tank. Here's the new tank, guys. So I was able to move both valves, the ABS valve and then the air valve here. I guess that's what that one's called. Everything, thank God that the valves actually came out from the old tank. Little things here and there. These are all good, man. So I'm not even gonna go ahead and buy nothing because they're all good. There was no leak in them, so I did put Teflon tape on everything. I put Teflon tape on everything just to make sure that, obviously, look, even the little plug that goes here, you know, like I said, Teflon on everything just to make sure we don't have any leaks. Now let me show you the old tank. Look at that, all rusted out. It was leaking from one of the plugs. Which was it? Oh, the one over there with the paint. It was leaking from that plug. The one with the paint right there. So there you go. I am gonna buy this paint that they sell before this actually starts to get bad. I'm gonna buy a paint they sell that's to protect it from rust. It's a few scratches, you know, from just moving around inside the trailer, but nothing major. That's just surface. Like I said, I'm gonna spray this down with that protective paint. It is an American tank. See, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing out of the country. None of those cheap tanks. It's actually a good, hopefully it's a good tank. I think that spray is called, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but if I'm not mistaken, I think it's bed liner spray. That protects it from rusting out and everything. So I don't know. Maybe I have the name wrong. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's take it back to the truck, to the trailer. I have to get me the bolts right now so I can install my bolts and stuff like that, and go from there. I have to find me 4 bolts, so I have to go to Home Depot or something. Find me 4 bolts. We're looking good. Hopefully we can finish this up in the next hour or so. All right, so we have the tank in. There you go. Everything is good to go. I'll bolt it up. Everything once everything is taken apart, it's easy. It's just those 4 bolts, right? It's just a matter of being able to take off all those hoses. Now I gotta go back and put Teflon on all those hoses and, you know, start installing them one by one, which I guess is kind of the fun part of the whole situation. Hopefully I don't mess nothing up. I did start this yesterday, and today is a different day, so hopefully we don't mess nothing up. What the hell? Hopefully we didn't forget how anything, I'll fix that now. Hopefully we didn't forget how anything goes either. So let's go. Oh man, just in time. It started raining. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but anyways, guys, it actually didn't take me long to install everything. It took me longer to take it apart to actually install it. I guess because now I know what everything, you know, where everything goes, maybe. But there you go. Everything's installed. Oh man, put back together. I hope I did it right. I mean, I don't see, pretty much, to be honest, I don't see how you can mess up, because everything actually lines up more or less to where everything needs to go. If that makes any sense. But I guess there's only one way to find out, right? And it's to start the truck, give the trailer some air, and go from there. I guess that's the only way we're really gonna find out. Let's do that. Let me move this here. There you go. Let's go start the truck. I gotta get a new spring. Let's go start the truck, give the truck some air and the trailer some air, and go from there. Man, I am super dirty. Okay, so I already went down here. Everything has, the whole system has air. I don't hear any leaks at all. Everything is perfectly fine. I do, like I said, I do want to change out these airbags in the front. The ones in the back are not so old, but these in the front I do want to change out. That's gonna be tomorrow. That's gonna be tomorrow. That's a easy. I mean, changing out an airbag is not a big deal. Oh man, it's not a big deal when you have the correct tools, right? Like an impact gun. I finally got one, so next time that one of these chambers go out, I'm gonna be able to take it apart with the impact. Simple. So yeah, man, you know, finally got this tank going. Look at that, nice and neat. I have to buy that paint, man. I don't know what's the name of that paint, but I'm gonna buy that paint. I want to make sure that this thing is extra protective, especially with the salt and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the tank that was on here was the original tank. It's not like it's not like they rust out in a year or so, but I'm pretty sure that the original one that I took off is the original tank from the trailer. So it's not something that goes bad every 6 months, but I sure hell don't want to come back here and do it, every 2 years. So what I put, sorry guys, I'm a little sleepy. I want to put extra paint now that it's fresh. It's not all dirty with salt and stuff like that. I want to put a lot of extra paint. That way it can maintain as much as possible. I mean, I don't know how much is it to install one of these tanks. If you guys have an idea, let me know. I've called a few places and it varies from $200 to $250. It varies around there. I don't think it's bad for the money. I mean, it would take you probably, I mean, I'm sure that if you do it often, it shouldn't take you as long as it took me. But yesterday it took me like an hour and a half to take it apart, and then probably like an hour to put it back on together now. So give or take 2 hours, 3 hours, around 3 hours and a half, give or take, if if something goes bad or something like that. So it's not the worst job you can do, but I mean, it's not something that I would like to do frequently. Especially down here, man. It's uncomfortable being down here, So I'm a big guy. So it's a little uncomfortable to be down here. I mean, if you're a small and skinny guy, probably it's a little easier because you get around everything. But I mean, overall, we're golden. Let's move on.